Blessings to you. Hope you enjoyed Pongal holidays thoroughly. Once again, I am telling you, life is all about living happily. Part of that is hard work. Part of that is enjoying. How do you balance this? Depending on this, the success of life will be there. So, happiness is possible only when we work hard. But if you keep working hard without purpose, the purpose of life, then there is no use at all. So this should be kept in mind by my beloved children. And when I say this, what is your contribution to the happiness of your family? That question easily arises. You should contribute to the happiness. Even now you can do. For example, without troubling parents, helping them in small things like going to shop and buying something for them, obeying them without giving any headache for the parents, being part of the unity of the family, you can contribute to the happiness of the family. Now you should say whether you are contributing to the happiness of your family. You cannot escape by saying that I am child, I am a boy, I am a girl. How can I contribute to the happiness of my family? You cannot say at all. So the point, real thing is that even from small age, for example, when I was a boy, I was doing all the household works for my mother. She used to send me to shops, to the fields. Wherever I went, I was contributing to the happiness of the family. Even a child can ensure that the family is united, intact. So this is how you need to do. And I have to say that I am speaking from Paruthipatti. You are going to see the ongoing construction of the building. This is going to be one of the biggest Everwin schools, no doubt about it. Now you can watch it. You can watch the building. The work is in progress now. And I'm very happy to serve the people of Paruthipatti, Avadi, Thiruverkadu, Pattabiram, Thirumalavayal, Ambattur, all areas. We will be catering to the needs, the education needs of the people. So when I say this, let me choose the topic today. Can you buy a house at the age of 30? I am repeating, can you buy a house of your own? Your own money, your hard-earned money. Depending on that, you have to decide whether you can go ahead with it or not. So there you need to answer this question, whether you will be able to buy a house of your own at the age of 30. What should be done? Before that, let me say certain GK things you know very well. Your parents and others used to say one ground, half ground. I already told in the past assembly speeches, I have mentioned very clearly, 1 ground of land is 2,400 square feet. What is square feet? 1 foot. 1 foot into 1 foot, it's called square feet. Square foot. In plural, we say square feet. Now you got the meaning of square foot or square feet. Now 2,400 square feet constitute 1 ground of land. Obviously, half a ground means 1,200 square feet. So now you got to know the general knowledge. What is the difference between plot, PLOT, and FLAT, flat? Plot is a vacant land. Flat is a constructed site. This is what we call the plot and flat. Now you knew the meaning of ground, square feet, and the difference between plot and flat. Flat and flat. So this you got to know the meaning. The workers are working. I am asking for them the smooth passage. And so now you got to know the meaning of that too. And now to the point. Whether it is a home or a house. What is the difference between a home and a house? What is the meaning of house? What is the meaning of home? I will tell you, house is just a structure, a constructed structure. House is a building, but home is a house where people live. If there are no people living in a structure, it should not be called a home. House is a building. Home is a house with people living. and you should live happily too. Whether yours is a house or home, you should say. If you are living with problems, it is not a home, it is just a house. If a father and mother fight, if brothers and sisters fight, then we cannot say it is a home. We can call it a house, because there is no peace, there is no happiness. So that is why I said earlier, whether you are contributing to the happiness of your family, whether you are contributing to the unity of your family. So this is also you should keep in mind. And when I say this, I am taking you to the ultimate goal, buying a house of your own by the age of 30. How is it possible? You are finishing graduation, university studies at the most by 22. 22 is the almost completion. Even if it takes 1 year, to get a job, then you can do certain things like aiming. For example, you may get a managerial position, the salary may be 50,000 rupees. You may not be happy with that, you may try for another job. So let me take a few seconds to climb up. So now, so it may be age of 23, you are comfortably now settled. 23, you got a job. You assume this, and 7 years of earnings, that is 84 months of earning money. You can buy a flat or a plot. So this is why I said it is very much possible to buy a house of your own and later make it a home. Is very much possible at the age of 30, or by the age of 30 you can do. Of course, 1 or 2 years more is not a problem, but the goal should be quite strong. So now let us go to the title and the 3 points. Number 1, it is a house, comma, not a home. Again, comma, if the family is not united. It is a house, comma, not a home, if the family is not united. Number 2, set a strong goal. Set a strong goal to buy a house of your own at age 30. Set a strong goal to buy a house of your own at age 30. 3, focus on this goal. Focus on this goal, comma, work hard. Focus on this goal, work hard, and make it achievable. And make it achievable. Focus, that is third point is focus on this goal, work hard, and make it achievable. Now you got the mantra. The goal is right before you now. The day begins today, particularly for board exam students. The life deciding the examination is in the pipeline. So keep this goal in mind and don't get diverted by mobile and friendship and other things. And now start working. You are ever winner. You can achieve it. That's all for now. Keep going.